Is that you, Reinhard? Did your brain retire? Sister, why? There's no love in the skies of love anymore. Hey, it's Faye from Tiny Wave TV, and this is my Legend of the Galactic Heroes journal. I was all hee hee ha ha in the last entry. Little did I know. Tears have been shed, y'all. Generously so. Now some ranting is due. Some raging is due. Entry number 3, let's get into it, even though it hurts. Alright, episode 21. I don't know why I said shoo and cough was not my type. Was it the nose? You know, the women who did this to him? I'd be among them, seriously. He's so intelligent, but not lazy intelligent like Wenli. He's like sharp intelligent. And now that I think about it, does he have a thing for Frederica? The way he calls her Miss Greenheel? Shouldn't you call her by her rank? Anyway, that ship, I wouldn't be mad at it. This episode proved to me that the author of Legend of the Galactic Heroes has no chill. Did you really kill off Jessica before she could achieve even some of the stuff she was fighting for? And don't get me wrong, I'm not asking for plot armor. It's that I was just caught off guard. But that whole turn of events, the scene in the stadium, it's a moment to remember and to think about. Jessica said there's no end to those who force their idea of justice on others. As long as that is the case, this horrible scene will replicate itself in real life. To paraphrase what Mittermeier said in episode 22, there's not much thrill in watching idiots fight. That was the essence of the episode, if you ask me. Merkatz reminds me of Wenli from the beginning of the series. You know, a wise person surrounded by idiots.
あまり怒るな。村にしばいく子は病人なのだ。
病人ですって。
精神面もな。
I mean, damn. But the next episode got me thinking, he's such a fossil. In his actions, not mentally. When he said, yo, 40 years I've been fighting for this dynasty. If it's gonna die, I die with it. Shit like that. Basically what he said was, I see what is right and reasonable, but I've done this for too long and now I'm too old and it's too late to change the course of my life right now. I'm just gonna end it. To think that he decided to freaking defect?
Wait a damn minute.
That was a huge shift. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, like what caused this? Well, aside from Schneider pressing for it, was it a revived sense of vitality inspired by his young subordinate, or a desire for a clean slate by leaving everything behind? I don't know, and he was not the only character that surprised me this episode. Allow me to add Marky Lowengram to the list. At least Merkatz's case felt like progress, but Reinhard?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Him bargaining over the lives of people with Oberstein was ridiculous. I was like, is that you, Reinhard? The guy who went around collecting victories and proving to people what a genius he was. Now all he does is listening to this dude. Like, my boy, did your brain retire? Why do you do whatever he says? Like, you were doing so well on your own, with Zeke on your side. Not yet. Not yet. I don't have much to say about episode 24 aside from U Trunicht. I can't even say his name. It was heartbreaking to watch Zeke and Reinhard have that argument in the next episode. Was this the last time they talked? Oberstein was on again with his BS, but I don't even have the energy to rage. Fahrenheit showed, and what a fine Ikemen he is. I don't have the energy to fangirl, because episode 26, what the it was a blow. I was not ready for this heartbreak. I'm talking to you, Mr. Tanaka. Sir, what you did was not fair. But oh my god, Anna Rose's reaction. I was gonna rage at her. Like, sister, why? Why do you push Reinhard away when he needs you the most? But now that I'm writing this and I've kind of calmed down, rewatched certain parts, and I'm thinking more clearly, was Oberstein involved in this? Like, when Reinhard was quite naturally devastated and the men were panicking over it, Oberstein said, I'm gonna ask his sister for a favor. Was it? I bet it was something like, yo, we need your brother to get his shit together ASAP, and that was her way of pushing him to get a hold of himself. She said, come to see me when you're weary, but you mustn't be just yet. Damn, that was some exquisite dialogue, and damn, it was harsh. I just don't know what will become of him, deprived of his support system, who were Zeke and her. Around them, he was warm and understanding and human, and now all I know is there's no love in the skies of love anymore. Speaking of which, good thing they changed the OP in the next episode. I couldn't bear to listen to that song after Zeke. I definitely appreciated the good amount of Dusty in this episode, though my boy was having a tough time. Poplin is cool. I like the guy, but I wish Julian wouldn't do this stressful thing. Watching the Spartanians gives me anxiety, like they could die any second. Please, please let Julian live long. Episode 28 was off to a good start with this scene.
準将、はではない。
I needed some comic relief after all that heartache and distress. Mittermeier also cracked me up with that backstory. Like, one second is walking deep in thoughts, and the next is like, flowers, give me flowers. Then they showed Ruenthal's backstory. Back to black, baby. But him hating on women just cause his mama was shitty? Come on, Ru. You're better than that. Don't disappoint me. Lots of scheming was going on in episode 29. There's this new guy in Phezzan, and all him and the bald one do is talk, talk, talk. They gave me a headache. But they're onto something, working against that Terra BS. Yes. But manipulating the Alliance and the Empire into more warfare? No! It was nice seeing Julian in an apron again. Yeah, be a good boy and stay in the kitchen. Thank you. Episode 30 broke my heart all over again. When Reinhard went back to Geiersburg and when he said, I'm cold, that this universe lacks warmth and light. Are we entering another cycle of meaningless slaughter? 'Tis with a heavy heart that I continue to watch this, because I need to know. See y'all in the next entry.